We know now that petrol and diesel engines are bad for the environment. They generate much of the carbon dioxide that leads to climate change. And one thing that can help is to get more people to drive electric vehicles. The industry is doing a lot. Cars are getting nicer, batteries last longer, range gets longer, and that's all a help. But another thing that we have to do to make it much more attractive for people to choose an electric vehicle is to make it far easier for them to find a place to charge them. Catherine Jones absolutely loves her new electric car. It charges overnight at her home, and that's what most people do, but we need a network of charging points. If we had more charging points, you'd get more out of the car?
Definitely. We'd go out for a meal somewhere while it was charging, because, you know, if restaurants had a charge point, we could, for 40 minutes it takes to charge at a quick charge, and you could eat out and what have you and wait for it to charge, and then off you go again, another 114 miles.
And for more people to make the decision to have an electric car, we need that charge point network.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So what I've done in the National Assembly for Wales is to put forward a new piece of legislation, a new law that would make sure that every new development, homes, public buildings, offices and so on, have to include infrastructure for charging cars. And yes, of course we need a culture change. Yes, we need to change our attitude towards how we travel from one place to the other. I don't worry about the cost because, you know, you buy or lease an electric car, you get the charging point for free. I mean, the cost isn't great. It's about encouraging people by making sure that it's there initially when they buy that house. So it makes it a no-brainer, as they might say, to make a purchase of that car instead of petrol or diesel. I recognise fully that work is going on in Welsh Government in looking at various ways of encouraging EVs. The one thing I would say is the government hasn't got the best track record over the years of being innovative in this. It's great that things are happening now, but it could have happened earlier, and that makes me think that, you know, we need all the belts and braces that we can have to make sure that good intentions from government now actually do turn into concrete action on the ground. I was talking years ago about the potential for Wales to be leaders in EV. That seems to be a bit of a distant dream now. We're so far behind. But if we are playing catch-up now, let's play catch-up really, really hard. Let's make it an ambition and be ready to legislate, if necessary, in addition to the use of various planning guidelines and so on, to be able to confidently say in future that Wales is an EV-friendly and an EV-ready country. What I propose to the Assembly today won't become a law, not for now at least. We were talking about the principle of having that kind of law, and it is a very, very important principle. Now, we in Plaid Cymru negotiated with Welsh Government on the last budget to get £2 million to start investing in a charging points network. So that money's useful. We need a lot more though. Hopefully the debate in the Assembly will help keep pressure on the government. I'll keep on putting that pressure on, but we need to see a bit of spark.